and that is the Charlotte Hornets, another team that's, probably not going to be at top 8, but, it will be similar to what they were last year, a playing team.
Yeah.
Give us kind of your thoughts.
I really like the Hornets. I think they've got a good squad coming together. I don't see like, I think they're going to be better than the Raptors. Like,
Yeah.
Linking that back to that, I still think they've got like 5 more better rotational pieces than what the Raptors do, plus better like star depth.
Yeah,
at this
100%.
point, like, LaMelo, Rozier, and Hayward, I still think are like better than, well, maybe not Hayward and Rozier might not be better than Siakam, but I think LaMelo, if he takes a big shift, big jump this season, LaMelo could be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like the Hornets. I like what they're doing too. I think extending their coach was a good idea. I know some people might be like, they're not winning, and he's had 4 seasons where he didn't make the playoffs, but I don't think people realize, like, a couple of years ago, they were supposed to have one of the worst rosters in the league, and their coach, like, developed their young guys that nicely, where players like Devontae Graham, who were like nobodies, developed into solid players. He has that like effect on a lot of their players. So I think there's no reason to fire him until they're like fully contending, where maybe they go after a dude like Mike D'Antoni, but for the next year or two, while they're still developing, he's going to be a perfect dude to develop Moses Moody and Kai Jones, and JT Thor, I think, was the other bloke, and Scotty Lewis, I think, were the 4. That's a mean draft right there. Like,
and
those 4 players are all solid.
They got Book Knight as well. Let's not forget.
Wait, did I say Moody?
Yeah, he said Moody.
Oh, yeah. Book Knight, yeah. You know what I mean? Those 4 players are cracked. Like, they're all going to get minutes here and there throughout the season, I would think. And yeah, they got a good draft. There's no reason why this Hornets team won't be very good. I think it'll be a player-in tournament again, like a team in a play-in tournament. But I still think they're a year away. Like, they need a good free agency. But yeah, bringing in Mason Plumlee too. Like, there's a chance this team shocks a lot of people.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think for the next 3 years, this Charlotte team is probably going to be on the same position for the next 3 years. That's a playing team. On the 3rd year, they might push an 8th, 6th seed. But yeah, I don't have, high expectations. Hey, I think it's a really good team. I think the youth they have and the young kids, you can expect them to step up this year, especially with LaMelo's going to help them out a lot. You'd think that, with his facilitation and just his general basketball IQ, he should really be able to help out like players like Kai Jones, Book Knight, and then just continue to help players he's been playing with last year, like Bridges. I think this young team, will be good. They actually got Plumlee.
They got Kelly Oubre too.
And Kelly Oubre.
And Ish Smith. And he's another solid, like, a backup point. You don't like Ish Smith? Or
not
I don't
really,
know. I think he's a solid depth player. Like, he'll just be there. But their depth is insane.
Yeah.
It's good depth.
It's very good depth. And it's like this team, listen, like I don't really have much to say about Hornets because I don't know. You're going to have the same approach for next year. You'll probably be on the same position. You're going to have some awesome highlights. You're going to have that commentator of yours going nuts. You're going to have, hopefully Hayward is more healthy this year. Last year he dealt with some injury issues, which, hey, it's probably going to happen every year.
Finger injuries were the big thing for him last year.
Yeah.
Or last season, rather. He had a lot of broken fingers for some reason.
It's probably going to happen again. Like, he'll get injuries of sorts. He's that type of player now. But hey, if he can be more healthier and play, hey, if he plays, this is a hard thing to ask, but if he was to play, at 75 plus games, hey, maybe this team could shock a bit of us. Maybe this team could be a 7th seed team because if Gordon Hayward's a big piece of this team. Not only is he one of the best post scorers on the team, he also can offer some sort of facilitation, and they can have LaMelo Ball be a catch and shoot opportunity for some of the plays down the stretch. The team is going to be really interesting next year, and realistically, I'm thinking a play-in tournament team, like maybe around 35 wins, 36. I don't know. Like, hey, they won 33 last year, so I'm thinking a 3-win improvement. That's
Wow, we're very different. I
Wow.
reckon 40 and 42. I think their
Ooh.
team improved that much. Like you go from having Cody Zeller as your center to like a solid dude like Mason Plumlee, and you bring in Kelly Oubre, Scotty Lewis, JT Thor. I think it's JT Thor was the other one. I can't remember. Kai Jones, Book Knight as well. Ish Smith, another guy. Like they did nothing but get better. And you even think of LaMelo's development. They extended Rozier. Hayward's still there. Why can't this team? I think it will be a eighth seed, ninth seed, playing tournament team that could for sure make the playoffs. That's my prediction. 40 and 42, I reckon. So what's that? A 7-win improvement, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, they could be. Yeah, especially with 10 games added. That's like, it's a good win-loss ratio.
70% win-loss ratio on the extra 10.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard. Like, I think a lot of it's on health. If Hayward stays a bit more healthy, I think you could say this team, does probably win that. But I don't personally rate Gordon Hayward's health. I don't rate that.
Yeah.
I don't rate. I think they'll improve, but they'll be in the same position. The 36 wins, and again, they'll probably be a playing team. They'll make it, maybe 10th seed, 9th seed.
I just completely forgot that Miles Bridges is on this team.
Yeah, Bridges. Yeah.
Like this team's depth is all right. Kai Jones, Miles Bridges, Mason Plumlee, PJ Washington, LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Carly Oubre, Ish Smith, JT Thor, Book Knight, Lewis. I feel like I missed a player or two, but that's 12 just looking at that thing right there.
Yeah.
They might have like a 12, 13, 14 man.
Ish Smith won't play.
Insane.
He
won't play. He won't play at all. But if they have injuries, he'll get a minute. And like, you can't complain about like your 15th man being Ish Smith, who like started some games, I think, last season. It's like, it's a pretty good 15th man. I think they signed him on $6 million or something.
Oh, okay.
Or a couple million, I don't know. But it was still a good signing. Just for a depth, dude. Yeah, this team is good. Like, it is really good. I expect it to be better than the Wizards. Pacers, maybe. I don't know. I think Pacers fly under the radar too much. But
yeah,
I'm not too sure. I still think they need to fix their Miles Turner problem with, it's just the spacing is not really there. But yeah, I think the Hornets are really good. I agree. 40 and 42. That's my thing.
Yeah, they have a bright future, that's for sure. Their young core is what's the average age for this team? It must be young. Like,
yeah,
it must be one of the youngest. It would have to be one of the youngest teams in the whole league for sure.
Yeah, and all the young players are good though too.
Yeah,
like Rozier, Oubre, LaMelo. Those are like, I don't want to say like. I was about to say LaMelo might be heading into his prime already, but like this dude's prime is going to be insane. So like his next year will be a normal player's prime, well, an all-stars prime, I reckon. That's how good I think LaMelo could be.
You think LaMelo's going to be that good?
I think he could be an all-star this season, 100%.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we've gone on the sun. Okay. You think LaMelo Ball is going to be an all-star?
I think he can be an all-star.
You should have told me that. I don't. 100%. I completely disagree.
I have him in that's why I think the Hornets will be good, because I have him in like the all-star bracket.
So tell me his stat line right now, LaMelo Ball.
All right. So last year's stat line was 16, 6, and 6.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he average like 28 and 6 this season? Like, so he pretty much boosts his points up by 4. Only 4.
So say your projected stats again for this year. Say that one more time.
So his stats this year were 16, 6, and 6.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he have 28 and 6? That's only 4 more points and 2 more assists.
Are you saying 28 points?
No, I said 20 points.
Oh,
no, what do you think I'm saying?
I thought you said 28 points. I'm like, are you serious?
What? I don't think he could average 28. No. No, but like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like that could be like knocking on all-star door, right?
Yeah.
Plus, he's a good defender.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be an all-star. I reckon he's...
You're making me look bad with that 28 point, Sam, but I don't like that.
I apologize. I thought you said... That's why I kept like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious? That's MVP numbers.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's probably realistic. But I just don't know if he makes the all-star push, though. Like, there's so many good guards and stuff that will be all-stars.
Yeah.
Like, Donovan Mitchell, like Steph Curry, Damian Lillard. Like, there's heaps. That's just, I don't know. I reckon
Yeah.
he'll struggle to make an actual all-star push.
I don't know. I think he could legit blow by my expectations. So there's a chance he could average like 22 this season.
Yeah.
Like he started half the games last season on only 29 minutes. What happens if he plays 34 minutes per game this season?
Yeah.
Like, what happens then?
He'll be good. What do you think his so for his all-star appearances, what's his over and under? So like, is that like 4.5 all-star appearances? Do you think he's gonna, what's his over and under?
He'll get more in his career.
Yeah, like what do you think?
Oh yeah, he'll make more than 5 all-star appearances in his career.
Yeah. 5?
Like he'll be better than Ben Simmons, I reckon.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't think Ben Simmons has taken a step back.
Yeah.
Like Ben Simmons this year averaged as much as what LaMelo did this year. It was just that Simmons put up way better defense, and I wanted to say leadership, but then I don't know if he's much of a leader anymore, is he? Yeah. So hey, LaMelo. Well, this season, I think LaMelo will average better than Ben Simmons' all-time stats.
Okay.
It's just the defense won't be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's Ben Simmons' highest stats? What, 18 and 9 and...
Yeah, not
so
much.
18 points, 9 assists. It's always been his defenses that have really carried him throughout his career. So that's not to say that I think LaMelo will obviously make the All-Star team over maybe Ben Simmons this year.
Yeah.
It depends how Simmons goes, I guess.
I think the big thing for LaMelo is down the track for his career, he should actually be a really good defender. He has like a pretty big wingspan.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he can't be a good defender. If he puts in the hard work, he can easily be a above average defender for sure.
I can't see why not. Like, why wouldn't he be a good defender? He was a good defender this year too, among rookies. But yeah, that's why I think the Hornets will be like really good. I can see him making that All-Star push. I'm not saying he will make the All-Star, but he'll make the push for it.
Yeah.
And same with Hayward he'll still average like 17 points per game, 17 to 18 or whatever. Just be that really good 3-point shooter. Rozier will do the same. He'll average 18. Their team will be good. How many did Rozier average this year? 20?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he'll average similar.
Well, hey, I'll say this, Jordan. You've probably made me kind of feel a bit stupid and want to change my predictions because now, hey, you've persuaded me. I think 36 now is too low. I think, maybe it's like 40 something.
Yeah,
but you're right. This team could be good. And hey, you've done a good job. You've persuaded me.
Hopefully, I've persuaded some viewers at home to believe in the Hornets because I certainly do.
Yeah.
Like, even if they have an injury to LaMelo Ball or something, then like Rozier steps in, Ish Smith gets some minutes, maybe Lewis gets some minutes. So like the depth is crazy. It's just they're too young to be a really good team.
Yeah.
So it's got to take some time.